Hello everybody and welcome to something a little bit different. Welcome to Front Page Roulette. I'm Stealing33 and today I'm trying a little something new. I was going to review Neurovoider, a game that came out recently into its early alpha state, and it broke, so I'm going to be trying to fix that. But I wanted to do something a little different. I've been trying to do more review style stuff lately. I've got, I have a degree in video game development. I make games in my spare time and with my team at Famped Games and things like that. So I thought it'd be interesting to sort of pick a game off the front page that caught my eye, play it for like 20 to 30 minutes, and review it. Okay? This is the first game that I saw that I really thought was interesting. Right now, it's $1.76 on the front page of Steam. Its normal price is $3. It is made by a single developer using the RPG Maker engine, and it looks all right. From what I read, it's basically a game about being the hero in an RPG and having to make terrible decisions that later turn out to be like from a different perspective might be construed as bad decisions and things like that. So without further ado, I'm gonna hit start game and we'll start the clock and we'll see where we stand in 20 to 30 minutes. All right, good opening. Oh, right. Magic. No, I'm out of magic. Okay, so I guess we'll hit that guy. Out of magic on her too. Okay. Can you have any items? Nope. Can you has items? No. All right, cool. Hit everyone. Do it. So this is made on RPG Maker MV, the newest edition of RPG Maker. You can tell because it's got this side battling system right here. You can the new sprites and all that stuff. You can make the enemies animated and things like that. It's a really good looking system. I'm digging the styling actually. Just annihilated that poor girl. Oh, I had to hit spacebar there. What is this? Goodbye. Alright. Lucius. Why did you save us? You don't deserve to die. But we failed. The world will end. I will help you escape the castle. You will be able to go home. We need the cloaks to conceal ourselves. We had to leave them behind when we fought the general. I know a shortcut. Stay close. The dimension is slowly collapsing. The darkness will consume us. We are too weak to fight. I can fight. Follow me. Ta-da! So it's obviously it's an RPG Maker game. You can sneak past the demon. It cannot hear. All right. So I think that's as long as I don't touch it. Oh, shoot! Run! My ankle's broken, Marcia. I can't run. So she's dead then, right? Like that's what you're telling me. Run away! I'm too weak to fight. Gobby attack with Goblin Rush on that thing. Why not? Oh, I didn't know you could put health bars on stuff. That's kind of cool. We need to target its weakness. Ice. Call from Marcia. She might have enough energy to cast an ice spell. She's not near us, so it will take a few turns for her to come. Gobby learned Blizzard. Hero calls vary with each battle depending on how far the heroes are and who is willing to help. Using a hero call will split the gained XP. A hero might refuse to help if it's called too often. Perform an additional action if you choose to do a hero call. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Do Blizzard on that thing. And do another Blizzard on that thing. Alright, it hit it. This is kind of interesting. So, that's a custom sprite, this sprite. I believe that's not native to the engine itself, which is kind of cool. I can get into that. Boom! Get wrecked, nerd. I mean, I won't lie. It's a good look. This is pretty good looking so far. It's put together well. There was actually a pretty in-depth options menu at the beginning of the game. Allowed me to turn stuff up and down. It does not appear to have helped the recording out too much, as it is still really, really loud. But That's alright. A weapon or piece of armor may be unequipped before it can be upgraded in the upgrade menu. Potions can be upgraded using various items. Select the potion and upgrade, then select the material to make it stronger. Upgrades cannot be moved, so choose wisely. Oops. What did I do? I hit tab. There we go. How do I open up the menu here? Is it escape? Yes, it is. Alright. Gabi Potion. Restores around 700 HP. Standard. Upgrade using Energy Fragment. Alright, so how do I upgrade stuff then? Do I hit it? Upgrade. Energy Fragment. Okay, cool. So I have a Gabi Potion +3, which now heals 2,000. Alright. Totally cool. I guess we'll upgrade this one too. It's only +1, but that's alright. What do we got? Pickaxe. Can I upgrade the pickaxe? I can. I can make it poisonous. Sweet. I got armor. Can I upgrade the armor? I cannot. Okay. Interesting. There's a lot of systems in here, actually. This must have taken a while. Let me get my mouse out of the center of the screen. Sorry for that. I can break its defense with shield break. Do it. We need to destroy it. Hey, don't be lazy. Try fighting it yourself first. I could use Crazy Dance. No, save it. Crazy Dance works best against multiple enemies. This is just one. Don't you know anything about proper combat strategy? Of course not. You're a goblin. How rude. Well, they're determined by your user rank at the end of each chapter. Try to limit how often you call for help to get the highest user rank possible. Hero calls vary with each single battle. Always check your available skills at the start of the battle. Okay. I guess that's kind of cool. We'll hit this guy with that. Why not? Goblin Rush. Haha! Take that. Ow. Hit it. Haha! Okay, we'll do Shield Break on this guy, and then we'll hit him. Yeah, hopefully, this game's pretty cool. It is an RPG Maker game, so the style is simplistic, but the new RPG Maker engine allows for some very good art. You know, obviously a lot of like the boss monsters in the backgrounds are they are pre-generated. They're like packaged with the engine, but a lot of the stuff like all of the text you're seeing and stuff like that. How do I upgrade this thing? Oh, all right. I guess it's maxed out. Sure, why not? But like all of the art and things like that you're seeing, that's all somebody put that into the game. They constructed it. They either drew it or they found it somewhere. They had, you know, people help them do it, things like that. They outsourced it, which, you know, it gets a bad rap, but in the game industry, it's very common for, you know, for companies to outsource stuff. I know, like, I do a lot because I don't have a lot of, like, artistic skill, so I can't draw very well. If you guys have ever seen any of the thumbnails I made, that is very apparent. But, you can tell, a lot of love went into this, a lot of work. There are imps around the corner. Okay, what does that mean? Oh, so you don't want me to go that way. Oh no, there's an imp. Anyway, all of the heroes ran away like cowards, leaving me abandoned and alone. The heroes are busy fighting another monster. There are so many imps, I'll have to use a skill that hits all of them, or I can call Herald and defend until he arrives. I mean, we just do Crazy Dance, right? They mentioned that was an AoE ability. Oh, they're confused and blinded. Cool. Wow, you guys suck. I hate you. We'll use an item. I guess we'll use this +3 potion here. Aha! It kind of shows. So RPG Maker gets a bad rap because it's a simpler engine. But it goes to show you there's nothing wrong with this engine. The engine's actually, it has potential. It just depends on how much time you're willing to put into it. A lot of the time when you're looking at making games, you always think like, oh, I need a programmer, oh, I need, you know, artists and stuff like that. Sometimes getting some stuff prepackaged can help. You know, as long as you are using it in a meaningful way. I've played games where, you know, people have just taken, like, Unity store assets. We call them asset flippers. They just take, like, a package of assets and they just sort of throw them into a pot and expect you to eat it. But this is an example of somebody taking something that already exists, taking an engine that already has content and has stuff built into it, and putting it into their own order. And that should be commemorated. You know, this game's not very expensive, but a lot of love went into it. It's very, very well made. You know, and a lot of that's the engine does a lot of the work for you when you work in RPG Maker. But I've worked in this engine, and I'm presently working in this engine, and I've made games here. I've made small games, and I've never actually released any of them because most of them are just practice games and things like that. But this engine's not easy to work in. We've been here before. The castle is being consumed by darkness. This area is not as strongly affected yet. So the monsters were defeated before. Are they back? They should still be knocked out, I hope. Question mark. We can take these shortcuts. Oh, so that's what these strange doors were for. Only goblins and orcs can open them. That's how you get around so quickly enough to ambush you. Yeah. But so, you know, people give these kinds of engines a bad rap. Things like Game Maker. Game Maker gets a bad rap because it's simple. There's not a lot to Game Maker. There's like, but if you really put the time in, if you really stop and you try to make something great with what you've been given, it can really be rewarding. I can't use it? What? Why not? It's better. I want it. Let me use it. Alright, fine. Be that way. Oh wait, do I have to like unequip the axe first? Cancel. How do I equip this guy? Equipment. That thing. Fire axe. Okay. I don't have any other gear, I don't think. Oh, I have codpiece. Another codpiece worn by exhibitionist enemies to avoid receiving your R rating. That's funny. I like that. That's kind of... I found that kind of humorous, actually. We'll go ahead and make a super potion, one that heals for a crap ton. I'm okay with that. Alright. So far, so good. This game's really well. It's really well done. I know I'm saying that a lot, but I'm actually, like, I'm honestly impressed. I'm, like, honestly impressed. It's the kind of thing where, you know, this is probably somebody's, like, one of their first games they've ever made. And the amount of love and amount of care and amount of, like, amount of effort put into this is great. You know, I'm honestly pretty impressed. He's knocked out. You must have hit him hard. Alright, cool. Are there any items in here that the heroes missed earlier? Because they're scrub lords? No, there's like an open chest over there, though. What is this? Where are we? What is this? Who are you? Well, I don't want to go outside yet. No. I'm not done exploring. Ah, yeah, see? Serpent venom. Aha, I knew it. Alright, and there are bad guys that way, so we're not gonna go that way. But I do see an item over there, so we're gonna go that way. Things that, one thing I just actually bumped in there, you see these, like, stalky tree things? I couldn't tell those were foreground, like, that they were blocking me, but that's alright. But more on, like, game design as far as, like, engines go. So a lot of people I talk to, you know, friends and family, stuff like that, they're always confused about how exactly you go about making a video game. So it's not like making a movie where, like, you know, you buy a camera and you go and you film stuff and that's how you make a movie, right? It's a little more complicated than that. So, like, first you need a computer strong enough to make a game. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but game development's very taxing on your system. Okay, so I can't go that way either. Game development's very taxing on your system. I've had Dylan, the level designer for my little team, he makes all of his stuff on a Mac. His Mac has been having a lot of trouble lately trying to get itself together. Go through these shortcuts. The room where you fought our general is right over there. And you get our cloaks. We need them to sneak out of the castle. Yeah, I'll help you. Knocked out general, right? We killed him. Oh, yeah. I'll go see. Dylan works on a Mac, and his Mac is on its last leg now because it's been thoroughly punished from, 4 years of getting a game design degree. And I've burned out laptops trying to 3D model, trying to work in Unity, work in Unreal, things like that. Rats are so weak they don't even attack the heroes. Alright, bring it on. Biatch. I guess we'll do bomb toss. Suck it. Ah! Ooh, bomb toss. Go first. Alright, cool. Not too bad. I'm having a couple close calls, even though it's like the beginning of the game here. We're gonna drink this potion, so that I can have it done. And we'll put some energy fragments at that thing. Alright. How are we doing on health? We're good on health. But yeah, game development's a little tricky. So, like, first, you need a good computer. Then, you need to figure out where your skills lie. So, Pat, our programmer, is very good at programming, but he doesn't know how to use, Unreal. Unreal uses a type of programming called visual programming. They use something called Blueprint. There isn't a version of it where you use C++ to... You, Goblin! Sir, General, you're alive! I am not alive. I saw what you did, helping those humans escape. You'll pay for your betrayal. I am a ghost. Uh-oh. Boss time, biatch. Was that the hero that got exploded? Who are you? Show yourself. Yes. Being a ghost is so much fun. You're a hero. Yeah, I tried to stop the Emperor from hurting my friends, but he blew me up. Alright. Alright. But so, like, then you need to figure out, like, what you can do. You have to figure out what it is that, like, you can do, and then do that. So, like, I'm really good at writing, and I'm really good at enemy design, but I can't program. I'm not very good at it. Something about, like, actually trying to program, the logic doesn't make any sense to me, and there's also a lot of mathematical concepts and things like that, there's a lot of mathematical concepts that are very difficult to, figure out for programming and things like that. But over the years, over the 4 years that I was at DePaul, I got better at programming. I can now read programs. I understand their logic a little bit better. Things like that. What do we got going on here? We got some backstory in black and white. Some goblins getting whipped. Ah! Stop whipping me. I'll fight you. I'll bite your legs off. I got 3 of the cloaks. Where's the 4th one? Doesn't matter, we only need 3. What about Gabi? He wants to escape with us. He's a monster, he'll be fine. Gabi, you can come with us, we'll figure it out. Hey, he's helping us. We're not here to help him. What? Man, what a dick. Therese took the 3 cloaks. This is really well written too. Yeah, this game, the dialogue's really funny. Some of these custom models look pretty good. I'm really digging, like, so each of these squares, like, you can kind of see, like this is a square. Each of these squares is a tile. Somebody had to paint this. They actually had to, like, go in, and each of these squares, they had to put them in manually. It's kind of a nightmare. This entire thing is actually, it's very well put together. There's a lot of time and energy put into this. which is good. You know, you should be happy about that. Happy about that. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do this a little bit more often, especially with independent titles. I think it's good to take a look at independent titles and, you know, really appreciate them for what they are. The castle, it's gone. Everything is ending because of us. We failed the world. I just want to go home now. I don't want to think about what will happen. Bah, bah, bah. Come on, let's go. This place will disappear any second. I found an energy fragment. I found an energy fragment. I found an energy fragment. Alright? Let's get the hell out of here. What is this? It's nothing. Chest. Goppy potion. Cool. Yeah. But I want to do more of this. I want to try to look at more games. I played through all of Jotun. Jotun was an independent title. That game is fantastic. Games that, like, I think it's interesting that people, they get really bent out of shape about, like, what engine was it built on, and they, you know, most people who play video games, they don't really understand that, like, most of the bigger houses use their own engine, and those engines are normally, like, super arcane. Like, I've tried to work in, if you've ever played, I don't want to use a goblin potion, I want to upgrade one. If you've ever played, Torchlight, Torchlight uses something called, oh, what was it called? It was like the Mud engine or something like that. The Mud engine is, something. It's definitely something. It took me like a couple hours to figure out how to use it. I wanted to see what was happening to the castle from higher up. You're not allowed to be here. Where is your slave master? Return to him. Yes, I will. I will. No, fuck you. I don't want to do that. Ow. Okay, what a dick. What, do you want to fight? I know who you are, Goblin. You betrayed the Emperor. Ah, are you still with me? We all look sort of similar. You won't look similar after I rip your face off. Jesus. Alright. Try to get wrecked, nerd. What is this? Form a Victorious Slash. Form Tornado. We'll do Tornado, and then we'll do Goblin Rush. Goblin Rush! But people get really, it's important, in my opinion, that you understand how games are made before you can really comment on them at all. Because, like, games are hard to make. They're... Oh, please don't die. I was defeated. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, we'll return to menu, because we're at like 23 minutes, and I think I played enough to give my thoughts on this game. So ORPG, it's pretty good, actually. I'd highly recommend it. I've had a lot of fun playing it so far. I'll probably continue to play it on my own time. I don't know if this will be a series. It might be. I don't know. I'll probably end up just playing it on my own, because there's a lot. Like, doing the voices, reading the things, I always do enjoy doing that, but, I don't know, we'll see what the future holds. But for now, ORPG is actually pretty good. It's very well put together. It has a lot of heart and a lot of work put into it. These kinds of games are very easy to sort of just create garbage. Like, RPG Maker breeds laziness, because there's a lot of tedium, having to paint all those maps, having to create all those structures, create all the fights, do all the stuff, do all the abilities. It can be pretty taxing, but it's nice to see that the developer behind ORPG really put in the time, really put in the effort to make a good game. They took an engine that provided them with a bunch of tools, and they used them in a meaningful way to make a game. And I think that that's something that should be prized and should be cherished. So, you know, I'd give it an 8 out of 8. No, I'd give it like a 7 out of 8. I haven't played enough of it to really know if it's like, it's not perfect. Obviously, the RPG Maker itself has many problems that, you know, it's not the developer's fault that they're there, but they're there. But the game's great. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, I think with that, we're going to call it quits for this episode. So thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, let me know. If you want to see more of this kind of content, please let me know, and please suggest anything you guys want me to try to cover. If you've got something that you know, have been looking at and you want me to take a look at it first to see if it's good, give you my 2 cents on it, let me know in the comments down below. I'm always willing to check out new games. I'm always willing to take a look at stuff. You know, you can find me on Facebook and Twitter. You can hit me up anywhere you want to. And, yeah, so with that, thank you all for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye!